In the midst of World War II, the world was a different place. The atrocities and sacrifices of war had taken hold, and the young woman's brother was one of the victims. Stricken with grief, she decided to join the army to fight for her brother's honor and avenge his death. However, at the time, women weren't allowed to serve in the military. Determined to do what she had to do, she disguised herself as a man and enlisted under a fake name. It wasn't easy for her to convince the other soldiers that she was one of them, but with time, she earned their respect. She trained hard and proved herself to be a worthy fighter. Despite the hardships, she found that the army provided a sense of purpose and belonging that she had never experienced before. As she served alongside her fellow soldiers, she felt a sense of camaraderie that gave her the strength she needed to continue. One day, she met a commanding officer who was unlike any other. He was kind, considerate, and fiercely protective of his men. The two of them quickly formed a deep connection that transcended the battlefield. As their love affair blossomed, the young woman began to realize that this war was worth fighting for, if only for the love that she had found. However, their happy life was short-lived. While in battle, an enemy bullet struck the young woman, and her true identity was revealed. Despite her bravery and success in the army, she was still a woman, and the military protocol dictated that women were not allowed to serve in the army. She was discharged immediately and sent home to face the consequences. As she sat alone in her room, she realized that the war had taken everything from her. Her brother, the love of her life, and the only place where she had felt a sense of belonging. Despite all the pain and heartbreak, the young woman knew that the war was not over yet and that she had sacrificed everything for a cause she believed in. She picked up the pen and began to write her story, determined that her brother's sacrifice would not be in vain, and that the world would remember the valiant efforts of those who gave everything in the war.